Hi, this is Chris Rossi with Chasing Dreams, with the cause to make the world a better place, to give hope, to improve the world, to be unique, to do whatever we can, as best as we can, to improve as many people as possible, helping others helps ourselves. Um, Here to just improve the world as best as possible. You know that we can make our others' lives and our lives better, and it's possible. Okay, so this video is on JFK and how he was not only a good president, but he was what he stood for. There's one quote. Plus, I can imagine that there must have been many other things where he said it and did that was great. You know, in terms of improving the world, improving this country, making the world better. Um, One of the sayings that why I'm decided to this video that I know remember what he said was, "It's not what your it's not what your country does for you, but what you do for your country." Well, whether you live in America or you live on the other side of the world, I'll repeat just in case you didn't hear me or you missed that part, whether you were distracted or whatever. He said once again he said was it's not what your country did for you, but what you do for your country. And it's I don't know if I have that 100%, but it's pretty close. Not what your country does for you, but what you do for your country. So you know again, whether you live in America or you live in another part of the world, um, it could be referring to not just America but other places. Is and it might not even just imply with why I found that inspiring. Actually, it doesn't just imply with where I found it inspiring. It also implies about the cause, how it relates to the cause. Not only about how when we work together to make the world better, we can really make it happen. Or it's not just what you do for the country do for you, but what you do for not just what the country does for you, but what you do for the country. But also like it's like what you do for not just what the cause does for you, but what you do for the cause. Because one of the things that the cause stands for, or this nonprofit or this ministry that starting, is how when we really help others, we can help ourselves. When we really choose to give back, we can really make the world better. Or the fact that when people who receive help, one of the goals to it of this cause is that most, if not everyone, or a lot of people, because there could be the option of you can pay money to get this help, or pay money to get that help, but you can have the option of volunteering by receiving help. And so it's like not what just the cause does for you, but you do for the cause. And so by receiving, you give back. How much of a difference it can be to give back to when you receive. How much of a difference when you help others, it helps you. Or when by you choosing to work, to make a living. And I've heard that a conversation I had yesterday was about how important it is to work. I decided to make this my career, or make a living out of this. Now, whether I do something until it um, takes off a lot, whether I do a job on the side, I don't know. I've had some extra income for the time being that's helped me out. I've had a lot of jobs, and I do believe in working. And so I find that not only should you know uh, working take be taken seriously. But when it comes to people who are whether you're homeless or you're poor or you need that hope or you need clothes, or if you need to better your life, then I believe that there's times when you gotta pay for it, pay money for it, and that could be like giving back what you do for your country. The sad part is money doesn't always help, but money can be a bad thing, but money can be a good thing too. However, help can be a good thing too. Both. And so not just what you do for your country, but also what you do for the cause. Because not it's not just what your country cause does for you, what a nonprofit does for you, what your ministry. It's like when they say what your church does for you. It's true. The churches could do more. It's true the people Christians could do more. Even though it says that we're not Christians because we are great people, even though we shouldn't be like, yeah, I'm a Christian and I'm saved. Okay, well, it does not mean you shouldn't go out and do good things. Doesn't mean you shouldn't choose love. Doesn't mean you shouldn't change your life around. Amen. However, When we choose to give back, how much of a difference it makes. So whether you want to just anytime people gave you help, or anytime someone could give you help in the future, try to help them back, or choose to pay it forward. Choose to do something in return, whether it be to that person or to someone else. Um, I believe that we can all work, we can all give back, we can all volunteer. The fact that we even have employment is irrational. Doesn't even make sense because, we're not in this world to compete. That's not why it should even happen. We should be all in unity and peace and harmony and love and working together to look out for each other like we're all family. This world is a family. This world, it should be united in a positive, hopeful, good, loving way. We can make that world a better place together. We can always improve. Nothing is ever perfect. Nothing will ever be perfect. Which is why we can always make the world better. We can always improve. We can always be more loving. No matter how good you are, there's always a weakness. There's always a way we need to improve that imperfection. So what your country does for you. What about what you do for your country? That's like improving America. You'd say all these bad things about it, but what are you doing to make America great, make Europe great, make Africa great, make Australia great, make Asia great, make Canada great? We can make the world better by choosing to ourselves, by choosing hope, by choosing love, by choosing to help each other out, by choosing to stand up, by choosing to take a stand, by choosing to help that one who's a victim, by choosing to help that one who needs that help, who might not have enough love. So, whether it be in general, in terms of giving back, or doing something for others, or where you receive something like free clothes, free food, there's your chance to give back. Help in one way you can. There's a lot of ways you can help, whether you're rich, poor, middle class, don't have any money. You can always give back. And karma does exist. Blessings do exist. Miracles do exist. God and Jesus do exist. Love exists. Hope exists. So I hope you'll be a part of this cause, or most importantly, I hope you will do your best to make others' lives better, make your life better. This cause is about giving hope, making the world better, improving life. It's about like how helping others helps yourself. It's about when we give back, when we receive, we can give back. How we'll have that option where when we get something, we volunteer. When where there's be so many options for volunteering, it'll be just amazing. What we can do for others just by having that as many hours as available. I've looked into volunteering before and even thought about it in the past with others. One of the things that was lacking was there's not enough availability where you could volunteer 10, 20, 30 hours a week if you wanted to, maybe even 50 hours. Or even like if you want to work 50 hours, why can't you work that just to make this country or make the world better? Make the country USA better. We can. All we gotta do is choose to. All we gotta do is want to. All we gotta just believe. All we gotta do is pray. Pray for the country. Pray for the world. Pray for the country USA. Pray for people. Pray for people who need a better life. Who are struggling with this or struggling with that. Pray to make the world a better place. That the world will improve. So I hope you'll be part of this cause. I hope you found this inspiring about how JFK, that thing about not what you do for your country, is what you do for you. I mean, what you do for it's not what the country does for you, but what you do for the country. That also what you do for the cause. Not what the cause does for you, what you do for the cause that can make the world a better place, or make a difference in someone else. We hope to make the difference in your life, or as many people as possible. But it doesn't take just one person; it takes many people. Whether it be with a business or a nonprofit. So, all right. Well, I hope you had a good day, or have a good night. Thanks if you've watched this video. Hope you found it inspiring, helpful, positive. The world can get better. There is hope. We can make the world a better place together. God bless.